Good morning. It's warm and wet in Liverpool. Just seen us buzzard. First one I've seen this year in the woods here in Otterspool. I've seen one before and it's possibly the same one. Same sort of markings on one side. It's got like a white patch, and I always wondered if he'd ever come back, but it looks like he's back this year. Obviously there's plenty of squirrels and stuff for him to catch here. Anyway, off to the gym today. Bench and squat today. I'll put up what I did later on tomorrow morning. Technically I'm not looking forward to the squat part. I've still got aching right hand side of my body under my ribs from doing deadlift from Monday, so I think that's what it is. So technically my brain's already saying don't do it, but I'm going to do it anyway, and I'm doing an hour with the coach today, so at the end of the day I'm going to have someone standing next to me, so all good. And then we'll go on from there. Obviously it's the push-pull charity event Sunday. I'm only doing bench, as I've said, and I'm still training squat, bench and deadlift at the moment for July, and we'll see how that goes at the moment. I'm not too sure about that now. I think I'll do the event. I'm going to aim to do the event, but I'm not going to be able to lift a hell of a lot of weight for the totals, but we'll see how it goes. Anyway, haven't made my mind up yet about eating on competition day. What I used to do is not eat to weigh in, because I was always on the borderline of 82.5 kilos. So I was always on the borderline. So when I used to weigh in, sometimes I wasn't quite weighed in. I weighed in a little bit heavy and this, that and the other, and I always have to strip down to nothing to get the weigh in. So this doesn't matter so much. So I think I'm just going to eat normally, eat breakfast and just go and weigh in, and I'm probably going to weigh in for 93 kilo class, so that's fine. And I'll probably end up doing the same in July, because worrying about trying to get your weight down for a competition takes too much out of you, and it might take too much out of me physically. And obviously it's always handy to carry a little bit more weight when you're lifting a bit more weight. So tell me what you think if you're doing powerlifting, or if you've ever done any weights, tell me how you did it. But I was going to cut down this week and see how I got to, but then I realised that every morning I weigh in at the moment around 84. So if I aim to try and get that down by 1 kilo by the weekend, I've got to get it down by more to take into account pants and breakfast and stuff like that. So it's all a bit of a game, but it's always funny. I've always thought the weight classes were all slightly wrong, because there's a 10 kilo jump between the 83 kilo class now and the 93 kilo class, but I've always thought these 3 kilo things were stupid. I've always thought it should be 85 kilo class, 95 kilo class, and then 105 or whatever, and then 125 or something like that. I don't know. So I've always thought the weight classes were wrong. Tell me what you think in the comments below.